Namaste, मैं Natalie हूँ और ये Nat Bollywood 2019 है. Last week, no Bollywood releases. This week, Bollywood releases. I decided to go and see Yuri, the Surgical Strike, which sounds like an NHS political protest led by an Israeli spoonbender. It's not. A surgical strike is, according to Wikipedia, a military attack which is intended to damage only a legitimate military target with no or minimal collateral damage to surrounding structures, vehicles, buildings, or the general public infrastructure and utilities. Kind of like all military attacks should be, methinks. Anyway, personal pacifist opinions aside, try saying that quickly, this is not the type of film that I would intentionally go and see. I mean, does this inspire confidence?
Indian army ne ye jang shuru nahi ki thi, but we will bloody hell finish it!
What bloody hell, I'm having a flashback.
Bloody hell nonsense kick my...
Personal pacifist opinions and a slightly dodgy trailer aside, I was actually impressed. The film is based on the true events of 2016, when 4 militants attacked an Indian army headquarters and killed 19 soldiers. The surgical strikes on militant launch pads in Pakistani Kashmir was India's retaliation. First-time writer and director Aditya Dar said that the film is the story of what was imagined to have happened in those 11 days.
Sir, I promise you, आप मुझे कहीं भी भेज दीजिए.
Vicky Kaushal plays a well-respected Indian para with a personal reason for wanting to lead the revenge team.
अगर मैं अपने देश, अपने भाइयों के लिए अब नहीं लड़ा.
His portrayal is authentic and engaging. And who doesn't love a man in uniform?
How's the George? Hi, sir! How's the George? Hi, sir!
I was happy to see in the opening credits that Stefan Richter, who I know from Shavai, was the film's action director. Both the choreography and the executions, pun definitely intended, had me and the rest of the audience audibly recoiling in our seats. There is a gritty realness in the acting, the filming, and the locations. Women in the film are pretty badass. We have Yami Gautam and Kirti Kulhari. I would have liked to have seen more of Kirti and less of Yami's simpering looks towards Vicky at the end of the film. This film does not need a love angle, so it's a bit of a shame that one was half-heartedly shoehorned in at the end. My biggest reservation before seeing this film was the anticipated anti-Pak sentiments. For me, it doesn't sit well. It's the same as when I watch an American or British film about the Second World War with the Germans. I realise by saying this that I may offend some of you. This isn't my intention. I love India, I love Bollywood, but just because I love something doesn't mean I have to hate something. To the film's credit, a distinction is made between the general population of Pakistan, the politicians, and then the militants.
अपनी 72 हूरों को हमारा सलाम बोलना. कहना दावत पर इंतजार करें. आज बहुत सारे मेहमान भेजने वाले हैं.
Indian Muslim soldiers are shown praying before the attack, and Pakistan is depicted as being wealthy and progressive. The film is obviously pro-India, pro-army, pro-nationalism, but not to the point of absurdity. Yuri, the Surgical Strike, is an adrenaline-pumping explosion of beats, brawls and blow-ups. The soundtrack integrates brilliantly with the action sequences, and everyone involved should be super pleased with the end result, which could have gone hideously off target. So, 3.5 stars for Yuri, the Surgical Strike, the highest-grossing Bollywood film of 2019 so far. More Nat Bollywood coming up next week. Comments in the box below, please. Do not be shy. Let me know what you think and also respond to what others are saying. Let's try and make social media a bit more social. Namaskar.
Right across the city, playing nothing but the best in music from around the world. 24 hours a day. Your community station.